ask Prof that question, but I'll come back to you on the energy situation because, to be fair, you were the power minister in 2016.
Yes.
Yes, so I'll come back to you on that particular situation. It's very important because it's talked about today. Now, Prof, the points about moving from taxation to production, which was a major theme in your manifesto, he questions that. He says that you've done the opposite of that, regardless of the nuisance taxes that you removed, about 15 of them or so in the first budget. He also raises questions about you promising, mindful of the fact that you knew the economy was in a state that could not support these promises right from day one, which is what you're facing as reality today. Was there deception in these promises?
There was no deception in these promises. I mean, you know, when you set up a target, a low target, you know, it doesn't energize you in trying to achieve the target. You have to set a target which is challenging.
But were these realistic targets?
They were realistic and challenging. Yes, they were. So of course, I'm not sure which ones that he is referring to, but the point that we have every district will have a factory, I don't think it is something that cannot be achieved.
There's free
The fact that you want to reduce taxes, I don't think it's something that we cannot achieve.
So, look, Prof, let me give me a second. You talked about whether or not we can achieve these one district, one factories. As of today, how many of the factories are running 2 years into the promise?
You see, that is the misunderstanding that a lot of people have. You see, a factory, if even you have all the facilities right now and you are asked to put up a factory, it doesn't take a year. It takes more than a year to do it. So people are just asking questions as if you can go to the shop and then pick a factory and then run with it. That is not how it works. First of all...
But forgive me, because the government promised in the first year that it would actually put in place 51 of these factories. This was first budget promise. I mean, to all intents and purposes, government should have known that it wouldn't take a year to do so.
That's what I'm saying. When the government said that it's going to start 51, it was not said that, at the end of the year, you can go in there and then the factories will be producing this thing. I see. So that is why I'm talking about, when I began my career, I worked at the Ministry of Industries.
Okay.
That's where I worked. And I know how, the gestation period for actually setting up a factory. It doesn't go there overnight. You start with maybe even identifying where to put the factory. You know this is the area that you're going to put it. You need to have access road to that place. You need to have electricity to that place. You need to build the factory. You need to bring in import raw equipment. And at times, even you have to import raw materials. So these are not something that you can go overnight and switch on and they say, tomorrow we have a factory. No. That is why people are worried about it. But the point is that most of these things, you see, when you set up something that you want to do and you're determined to do it, nothing changes, nothing stops you. It goes on and on and on and on. And I'm sure that, within the next 4 years, you see some of these things, or some of these, the next 2 years, you see some of these factories operating. But to have said that, because you promised that you have one district, the factory in every district, we expect you to have a factory running within 1.5 years. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.